Hey guys, somebody just posted in the comment section how offensive it is to hear about how Christopher Watt's wife had fertility issues when she got pregnant 4 months after they got married. I mean, come on, right? And the person who posted the comment actually does have endometriosis and actually did have to work with fertility doctors. She actually went through the pain and the suffering of trying so hard to have a baby. And then along comes this true crime case where everyone's saying, oh, gee, golly, she was such a superhuman. She was so amazing because she couldn't even have babies. And look at, she went through the struggle. She went through the hardship of having to work with fertility doctors and the expense. Let's not forget the expense. Do you know any fertility specialist who will begin treatment before the couple actually tries to get pregnant on their own? And remember, when she was just, I think it was 10 months along, or no, 10 months along, listen to me. When Bella was just 10 months old, she got pregnant again. Do you think any fertility specialist is going to be helping a couple get pregnant again when they have a 10-month-old baby? That isn't how it works in the real world. And for people like this person who commented on the channel, like she said, it is absolutely offensive to people who actually do have endometriosis, who actually have gone through the routine of having to work with fertility specialists. Well, seeing that comment gave me an idea for a video, so here I am again. You know, at first we were told that Christopher Watt's wife was a nurse. And it brought out a whole bunch of people commenting, claiming they were nurses too. And then when it came out that she was never a nurse, the supposed nurses commenting said, well, it doesn't really matter what you call yourself because you can call yourself a nurse even if you don't have your degree or your training. Well, guess what, people? That isn't how the real world works. You cannot just call yourself a nurse because you think you're a nurse. And it is offensive to nurses everywhere who actually have gone through the painstaking work of actually earning their nursing degree and of actually working as a nurse. This case discussion is also offensive to people who have survived domestic violence because they're saying, oh, Christopher Watt's wife was a victim of domestic violence. No, she wasn't. If you are of the opinion that Christopher Watts murdered his wife, then that's called murder. Domestic violence is a pattern of behavior. Domestic violence is not murder. While it is true that in some cases of actual domestic violence, the relationship ends in murder, it is not true that a murder equates domestic violence. And for people who have actually safely escaped domestic violence, it is offensive, absolutely offensive for the Purple Hearts and the purple ribbons to be used holding Christopher Watts' wife up as some sort of a domestic violence heroine. That word is heroine, as in Heroine, not heroin, like so many of the scumbag attackers are familiar with. Stay-at-home moms are offended by the discussion on the case of Christopher Watts, because Christopher Watts' wife was touted as being a stay-at-home mom when in fact both children were in daycare full-time. There are real stay-at-home moms out there who actually do work their butts off and who take pride in their role as a stay-at-home mom. Joining a bunch of MLMs, signing up, paying money to join and to buy a ton of product from a bunch of MLMs, and then claiming she's a stay-at-home mom because she stays at home. Well, usually if you want to call yourself a stay-at-home mom, then you have some kids there too to take care of. Again, that's how it works in the real world. The whole idea that Christopher Watts' wife was a successful career woman is offensive in the discussions to actual career women. Again, signing up for a bunch of MLMs and buying a bunch of product and stashing it in your basement and making a bunch of videos while your kids are both in daycare full time. In most women's minds, does not mean it's a career. And remember that Christopher Watts' wife herself said that she did more than, I think it was 90% of the other women out there. Maybe she even said 95% of the other women out there. She did more. And to that I would ask, more what?